Two lovers in love. Two souls tied together. Two hearts that stopped beating 1 minute apart. Will's heart stopped at 11:56 p.m. Quietly, in a hospital bed, machines beeping slower and slower. His final thought wasn't fear, it was her. Nicole had a heart attack at 11:57. Sensing he was gone, she whispered his name as everything went black. Two souls. One love. Gone. Within moments of each other, that never from each other. When Will opened his eyes, the sky was burning. Deep red clouds swirling like smoke, casting everything in a sick glow. The air smelled like ash and sorrow. Beneath him, the ground cracked and shifted, jagged like broken bone, splitting under his feet as if the earth itself resented his presence. He'd never believed in an afterlife. No heaven, no hell, just darkness after death. But this place didn't care what he believed. It didn't wait for permission. It simply existed. And he was in it. Hell. The moment he could speak again, her name was the first thing out of his mouth. Nicole. Where is she? A figure emerged from the shadows. Slender, tall, skin like scorched leather, horns curling like cracked stone. It didn't walk. It glided. Asking for love. Here, she died too. Oh, we know, the demon said, gleeful. Where is she? Will demanded. The demon leaned in, grinning, its breath like sulfur. She's not yours anymore. Will stepped forward, angry. The demon chuckled, a low, guttural sound. It means love doesn't survive here. It withers, like everything else. You'll forget her soon enough. Everyone does. Will stared at it. But the demon just turned and slithered back into the smoke. Will didn't argue. Words wouldn't change anything here. So he started walking. He walked across fields of flame that scorched the soles of his feet, past rivers that didn't flow with water but with screams, raw, endless, human. He saw people trapped in loops, reliving their worst sins again and again. Like broken records made of blood and guilt. Some begged for help, others didn't notice him at all. He saw things that made him want to shut his eyes and never open them again. But he didn't stop. Because even as the image of her face began to blur in his mind, even as her voice faded to a whisper he could barely hear, he kept going, clutching what little he had left of her. Because if he stopped, she'd be truly gone. The forest was endless. Blackened trees whispering regrets with every step. Will tried to block it out, but the voices knew him, knew her. She forgot you. She moved on. You were never enough. She's in heaven now. He dropped to his knees, broken. Tears burned down his face. I don't care, he whispered. If this is it, if she's gone, just let me see her again. The forest went silent. No answer, but Will stood up anyway. And kept walking. Because love was all he had left. Heaven was nothing without him. She went to find him. Light broke through the smoke. All of a sudden she was there. Nicole. Her green eyes, her familiar face, the weight of all they'd been through, written in every curve. Will froze, breath caught in his chest. She stepped closer, eyes locked on his. Nicole, I found you. They didn't ask questions, didn't ask how it was possible, or why now, or what it meant. They didn't need answers. Not here. Not after everything. They just stood there, holding on to each other like the world might end again if they let go. Because in hell, where nothing is fair and nothing makes sense, where pain is constant and hope is poison, being together was the only thing that felt real. The fire still burned, the screams still echoed, but none of it touched them, not anymore. They had each other, and in hell, that meant everything. Love didn't save them. It didn't stop the fire or silence the screams. They were still in hell-broken sky, endless pain, no escape. But they had each other, and somehow that was enough. They held on, laughed quietly, remembered who they were. In a place built to destroy love, theirs endured. Hell stayed the same, but it felt just a little less like hell.